What if Goku was found by Dr. Gero? How would this impact Dragon Ball Z Part 1?
I will not let you destroy my world! You see this? This is Goku Z23!
If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and make sure you click that bell so you'll be the first to know about any new Dragon Ball Z discussion what if I make.
Hey everyone, it's me, Goku! Welcome back to this week's episode of Dragon Ball Z Discussion, where Goku G23 does his bi-daily what-ifs on Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Super.
Today's discussion is, my Z fan, a kinda interesting discussion which I say requires a lot of thinking because I'm actually pretty excited to begin this what if, and that is, what if Goku was found by Dr. Gero? How will this impact Dragon Ball Z, and more importantly, how will this impact Goku's life? One thing we know for sure is that Goku is a pure-hearted Saiyan, because what we saw from Dragon Ball Super was that Gero was a pure-hearted Saiyan, but what makes him a real pure-hearted Saiyan is because of Grandpa Gohan. And training with him, living with him is what made Goku who he is. But if he's raised by someone who's evil like Dr. Gero, Dr. Gero is not evil, but yes, he is evil. And if he's raised by him, just imagine the stuff that he could do on Goku, the experiment he will do on Goku, and just imagine how powerful and what kind of evil warrior Goku would be if he was on Dr. Gero's side. If anything, the Red Ribbon side. Instead of representing Master Roshi someone, he is representing the Red Ribbon. So one thing I could see from here is that this will be a very interesting what if. I'm actually excited to see how everything will go down with Goku being raised by Dr. Gero. How would the story take place and how everything would change when it comes to Goku's life. Because one thing we know for sure, he won't be the same pure-hearted Saiyan. Now, if you guys want to see more of these what if in the future and like this, please give a like and click the bell so you'll be the first when the next episode comes out. And if you feel like this channel isn't for you in the future, you guys can always unsubscribe. So what are we waiting for? Let's begin the what if. What if Goku was found by Dr. Gero? Part 1. So now when it comes to this what if, nothing would actually change in the beginning. It'll be exactly the same as the canon. Goku is born on planet Vegeta. He is born with a power level of only 5, and because of that, everyone thinks he's a weak Saiyan and all, and from there Bardock comes and he sees that Frieza plans to destroy planet Vegeta, so he decides to go and send Goku off to planet Earth just so he could save his life. As he set a course for Goku to go to planet Earth, and from there he began sending him away as Gero and Bardock has met their fate, and planet Vegeta has been exploded by a wave due to Frieza trying to go and destroy the planet, and all the Saiyans has died right there. As planet Vegeta has been exploded, Goku's space pod made his way towards planet Earth. Now this is where the what if begins. Instead of landing on Grandpa Gohan's place, Goku goes and he ends up landing on the Red Ribbon Army base. That is where he ends up going, because that's the only way I could see where Dr. Gero will be able to find Goku and even take him to be on one of his own. So from there, Goku's spacepod has now crash landed on the Red Ribbon Army base, as all the Red Ribbon Army were confused on what's going on and who he is and where did his spaceship come from. Everyone do know about aliens, so they begun to wonder if this is an alien spaceship or what, because it is very odd to see a spaceship appear out of nowhere, as the entire army was surrounding the spaceship with gunpoint. But from there, Commander Red came as he decided to go and take the spaceship towards their doctor, aka Dr. Gero, because he is the one who does all the experiment and everything. And from there, Dr. Gero laid his eyes on the spaceship as he couldn't believe that he has actually seen a spaceship that is not made from planet Earth. He was very impressed with the tech that was used on the spaceship, since it's very high-class tech compared to the tech they have right now on Earth. And from there, he saw that there was a button as he clicked it, and from there Goku has come out of the space pod, but he was pretty much knocked out. He was sleeping until he opened his eyes, and from there Goku began to cry. Everyone was shocked as Gero couldn't believe that a boy was inside the spaceship and that he looks just like a human until he laid his eyes on Goku's tail. When Gero saw Goku's tail, he got very confused, wondering what kind of person is this? How does a human or whatever this is has a tail? That is very odd. As he began to wonder where is Goku from, but from there, he decided to put Goku aside and do more research on the spaceship. From there, Goku stopped crying as he was staring towards Gero, while Gero was busy finding out where Goku is from and all. And when he started to do some research, he saw that the spaceship began to say some name as it continued to repeat, "Wake up, Kakarot, fulfill your mission." Kakarot, huh? So I believe that thing's name is Kakarot. But what mission are they talking about? Fulfill their mission? This is very weird. Gero then looked towards Goku and said, "So I have seen that your name is Kakarot, huh?" Very well. I think I have an idea what to do with you. But first I need you to be out of my sight. With that, Gero went and he put Goku to sleep as he used some type of sedate to put him down, and from there Goku was knocked out as Gero decided to go and use his time to go and research on where Goku came from, because his one and only priority now is to figure out where the spaceship came from and why Goku has a tail. With that, he decided to end up putting Goku in a coma for almost 10 years, but within those 10 years, Gero has done everything with his power and his knowledge to figure out where Goku is from. As he began to go and research every detail of where the spaceship came from, it took Gero about 5 years to finally crack the case on where Goku is from, as he has learned that Goku's spaceship is from a planet called Planet Vegeta, where it has been exploded due to some type of shockwave, which no one knows it was Frieza, but it just shows that it's due to a shockwave the planet has been exploded, and that Goku is a Saiyan. From there, Gero decided to go and spend his next few years studying about the Saiyans, everything he can, and know what they are, as he learned that Goku's tail is a trick towards his transformation, which would allow him to transform into his Great Ape. Gero then saw that Goku is just a boy who is now very innocent and that this is his opportunity. His one and only goal was to make Red Ribbon Army name to be known in the universe, and that Red Ribbon Army to be the ruler of the entire planet. But if they could definitely do that if they have a Saiyan on their side, and not just any Saiyan. This will be one ordinary Saiyan that has been investigated and has been researched by Gero himself. He would do everything he can in his power to transform Goku into a complete different being, as Gero begun and doing some type of investigation and research on Goku, and he begun doing some experiment on him, and as you know it, 10 years has passed since Goku was in a coma. Goku hasn't gotten up, but he continued to repeat the name Bardock during his coma, since that's the last name he remembered, since that is the name of his father. And from there, Gero saw that it was time to wake Goku up, as he decided to go and unleash the Sedate, and from there, Goku began to open his eyes. Huh? What the? Where am I? I see you have come through, Android 10. Huh? Android 10? What do you mean? Well, your name is Kakarot, right? Yeah, now I remember. My name is Kakarot, and I'm from Planet Vegeta. I'm a Saiyan. Very well. That's good you know where you're from. But after when you have been knocked out for 10 years, I have kind of done some development on you. You could say I have done some modification, allowing you to become a little bit of an android. A little bit of an android? That's the reason why your name is Android 10. Android 8 here will explain everything to you, and I wanted you to learn everything you need to know about the Red Ribbon Army. I have spent so much time trying to get you to be the person you are right now. In return, you must do a favor for me. What do you want me to do? Make sure the Red Ribbon Army is known throughout the entire world. I want the fear in people's eyes. Okay. As Goku began to remember his mission was to eradicate all life forces that was on planet Earth. But because Gero has gave Goku a new life, you can say, he began to go and try to figure out the new power or new things that Gero did to him. Gero hasn't done much on Goku. All he did was he just modified his hands, allowing Goku to have ability which a very powerful android can have. But he has to figure that on his own. Android 8 then guided Goku as he took him around the Red Ribbon Army base, and all the Red Ribbon Army was staring towards Goku as they couldn't believe they saw a kid with a tail. Gero did knew that if Goku looks at a moon, he would end up losing his control and transform to a Great Ape. But that's where he did his research on Goku, and he did it where Goku can transform to a Great Ape anytime at will. But for that, he needs to teach Goku how to do it. Gero, before doing all the teaching, need to go and attend one meeting, so he didn't have time to do that, but he allowed Goku to go and explore everywhere. Goku began to go check everything out, until Gero's meeting was done, and from there he has come with General Tao, who goes by the name Mercenary Tao. Goku's first mission was to learn everything he can from Mercenary Tao when it comes to martial arts, so that he is able to be really sharp-shipped and really strong, so that his skills can be used towards the ultimate test. Goku then began to go and train with General Tao, as Goku was easily overpowering General Tao due to the new modifications Dr. Gero gave him. He was able to now even overpower him easily. General Tao wasn't impressed and told Gero that Goku's too strong for him, as Gero began to laugh and say, "That's exactly what I want to hear. He is going to be my ultimate android perfection. Now Goku, I'm going to go and get you to train with one android I have been working on." "One android? What? You're still not telling me what's my mission, old man? And what do you want from me? Here I am, you waking me up from some type of 10-year coma, and now you gave me this modification which I have no idea about, and all I know is that I have to repay a debt to you, and now you're telling me that I have to go train with androids? What the hell's going on?" "To make it short, you're a Saiyan like you said, and I did some modifications which allowed you to become an android. You could thank me later. Because of that, your power has increased a lot, and now your one mission is to protect Red Ribbon Army base. Remember, you serve and live for the Red Ribbon Army. And now I want you to train with this android. His name is Android 16. He is actually a very important android to me. He is my son, you can say. I have done so much research on trying to save his life, and this is the best I can do. I'm gonna release him early just so he could teach you the ways of how to go around being a proper android. But I'm not an android though, I'm just a little bit. Yeah, just your hands are android modification, but everything else, you'll figure out. I have also made it where your tail could come in handy." "My tail?" "Yeah, how about you go and just think about a way of transforming? Do you feel any type of transformation?" Transformation, huh? With that, Goku can feel the Ozaru within him, as he began to go and scream, and Goku has now transformed into his great ape. What the heck have I become? What is this power? Impressive. So this is what your tail gives you, huh? This power is really amazing. To find out what happened next, my Z-fan, you have to click the bell, as Gero is pretty much doing all his research on Goku, trying to make Goku be the face of the Red Ribbon Army, while Goku's confused on what kind of power he's got. Will Goku continue to serve Dr. Gero, or would he eventually turn against him and kill him? All this will be answered in the next episode. If you haven't joined my Discord server yet, what are you guys waiting for? Click the link in the description below and join it, and please subscribe to my boy, Vegeta T23. Help him get up to 10,000 subscribers.
Please everyone, subscribe to Goku T23. Trust me, you won't regret it. And if you haven't already, please click the bell. That way you will be notified when the next video comes out. Trust me, click the bell. It's worth your time. And if you feel like this channel isn't for you in the future, you can always unsubscribe.